My name is Sergey Surov. I've got injured on July 18, 2011. I was on the roof fighting the fire when the burning beam underneath me collapsed and I fell down. I had numerous burns, my ribs and my clavicle cracked, but I also suffered the damage to my 11th thoracic vertebrae. I spent about 3 months in my hometown's hospital, Stavropol's Regional Hospital. That's where I had the first surgeries. Since I was in a horizontal position for all these months, I haven't had any physical rehabilitation at all. After that, I went to the Swelling Clinic in Munich, where I underwent another 2 surgeries. The first one was the corrective one. They have removed the metal support that was implanted in my spine back at home. And then, during the second surgery, they had the improved metal support installed in my vertebral column. After that, I followed to the Murnau Rehabilitation Clinic, where I had the 8-week-long rehabilitation course that adapted me to the life in a wheelchair. They taught me how to sit. Before Murnau, I was only lying in bed all the time. How to transfer myself from the wheelchair seat to the bed, to the car, to the toilet seat, how to move around in my wheelchair, and how to navigate obstacles. Later on, I returned to Russia and spent a few weeks in a rehab center in Moscow without much of visible results. Afterwards, I got back home to Stavropol and decided to start the rehab at home. I bought several devices by Valentin Dikul, like the vertical stand, and started to work at home, trying to train the pelvic muscles. Well, honestly, I'm not even sure that I really targeted my pelvic muscles. That device tried to engage some of my muscles down there. Then I went to the rehab center in Pyatigorsk, a small one that works following Valentin Dikul's method. They taught me several series of training programs using his equipment for home use. Doing those programs, I became somewhat stronger in my trunk. At least I became able to sit without supporting myself with my arms. I started lifting small objects when sitting, so my shoulder girdle and my upper body became somewhat stronger. After that, we had another month of rehab in Berlin, Medica Park, where the boys and girls who trained me taught me a next level of adaptation to life in a sitting position. I learned how to bend and turn not only in the wheelchair, but also on a regular chair, on the bed, or any horizontal surface, without using my arms. A couple of months ago, purely by chance, I saw a program on TV about Maria Komisarova, where they said that she went to Murnau, the same clinic that I was at. I followed her website where I found that now she is in Spain, undergoing rehabilitation in the Doctor Blum clinic. Well, everything rolled on quite fast after that. I studied the website of Dr. Blum's clinic, and the principles of their work made perfect sense to me, so I called the clinic in Moscow and came for the first assessment with Professor Blum. He explained me what potential he saw in my case, and here I am, in his clinic in Marbella. It's been 2 weeks since I started my training, developing the deep musculature of the trunk. Everything that Professor tells us to do with my therapist, we do exactly as prescribed. Precision is the key in this method.